go, guys.
If you're stream sniping a T2 Tuesday, there's something wrong, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, kind of defeats the purpose.
So for this game, guys, I'm a lot here for if you guys want advice or questions.
Okay.
As I hear, you guys have been communicating a lot this whole time, so you're confident you guys are going to keep it up.
Okay.
So I'm just going to kind of interject.
That's
that
I guess.
You guys talk about.
Are we? Wait, okay, why? Okay, shoot. Oh, well, there was the knockout. But they were not going to first pick Puck, so we could have waited on Satan's ban. We should have gone rid of Clock or Spirit.
Satan's Puck is better than any hero we can all play, and it's good at clearing illusions anyways, so...
Okay, ban Clock.
Yeah, definitely ban Clock. If we're doing respect bans first
And then we
phase,
can
which I
pick
don't know
Earth
why we
Spirit.
are. Yeah. If we're doing respect bans first phase, then we might as well pick up the Life Stealer if they don't ban it.
I hear so much echo.
Yeah, me too.
You're in-game, Robotic.
Yeah, you're talking twice.
Mr. Robotic.
Okay, I'm good.
My apologies.
Robotic.
So, like, if they're just goofing around and doing respect bans, there's no reason why we shouldn't take the meta heroes. So.
Yeah, Earth Spirit Lena. That's pretty good. Can anyone play Lena?
Centric ban. So we have the first pick. Do we have a Lena player?
Yeah, but don't you usually pick a
So
support
all these bans
first
right
pick?
now
Yeah,
are
we
all
do,
meta.
we don't want to pick
No,
this
do what
you
you want.
don't have to. You don't have
If you
to.
think Lifestealer is going to be contested,
Oh, so stop. They will pick Earth Spirit right away if we do not take it.
Okay. And we said that it could work in our draft, right?
I can
That
sort of
means
hear
we.
crap.
Oh, Naga's banned, so that's gonna be a concrete 4 position.
Sorry, say again.
Yeah. Do we
I
have an
said I
Earth
can
Spirit
sort
player?
of hear you.
Yeah, I'll
King
add
Nephilim said.
Okay. Yeah. No. It's a good pick no matter what. And if we get to deny it to them, it's even better. I would say
the
Earth
way
Spirit Life
this,
Stealers is a
audio
fantastic combo if they don't pick it up, because I can just hop in
versus
and
the in-game
The
Life
risk
Stealer.
is
sort
the
of
risk is
idea.
if we
Kinda
take
strange.
Earth Spirit, they take Life Stealer Slaughter.
Yeah,
That's
I feel
true.
like we're just gonna pick a Life Stealer after we
We
pick
could
Earth
try doing a
Spirit.
direct Discord
I mean,
So
I
what do you
would
want more, Life Stealer or Earth Spirit?
probably the Life Stealer.
Yeah, it's just like
It's just so
there's
strong.
like a bajillion people talking
We'll pick
because the
Slaughter
communication's
first.
already like such a heavy focus of it.
No,
all.
because
then
Earth
they get
Spirit
Life Stealer and Earth
so hard.
Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Just take Life Stealer.
I wouldn't worry about a Slaughter first pick. You know, if it happens to happen.
Play that. Who do we want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing. Well, I'm not talking to the people on
I
the
swear,
radio. My mic
it
is
sounds like
muted.
someone's toggling something in Discord over and over.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah, I'm not-
it's a
I'm not
Discord
talking
bug.
to
It's
the
been happening
team, I'm just
recently.
saying I'm hearing
Yeah.
their chatter about the draft in there.
Oh. Yeah, for sure. I mean, same sort of deal over here. As you'd kind of expect. I mean,
I am not hearing anything.
there's a lot
happens-
of
it
that
happens
that kinda
individually
needs
to
to
each
happen
one.
right
Infected.
now.
Okay, now here's the other thing. Do we pick Invoker? Because if we
Yeah,
don't
so
pick
Earth
it,
Spirit
they'll
would
ban
pick
it
up.
second
That's no
phase.
surprise.
I guarantee it.
I mean,
It
depending on what the pick is here.
Because
it gives them a lot of room
they
to know
weren't
your
going to let
lanes.
them
And
get Clockwork. Or
They-
Yeah, I think we
I
should
know
put
why.
it before
It's up
that.
to you. I
Possible.
mean, but
Like it was going to be one or the other sort of deal.
Because I can move it around. Maybe we just leave it.
No, I think we should pick
Can
a
only do
support.
So much. Can't
Alright,
ban them all.
fine. I mean, if they don't pick Slaughter, do we?
I mean, but that's not necessarily a support.
We can use it as a support or an offlaner.
That's
Slaughter
true.
that's the thing. I can play him 4.
Okay, yeah, no. If we have him played as 4, then that's definitely the way to go. Because the
You can even
sprint
play
blank
him
is
as
very
3,
strong.
Yeah.
You can still play him as off lane. You can get a blink. I can get a blink in like under 19 minutes.
Okay,
even if I'm
by the way, that's an offlane Earth Spirit.
okay.
off lane Earth Spirit?
Yes.
That's awful actually.
Clock plays it offlane. No, he's really good at it.
What is he bad against? Is he bad against Crystal
Doesn't
Maiden?
matter. He's
What's
take-
good against Earth
He's bad
Spirit?
against Lifestealer. Lifestealer has magic immunity.
Yeah, but I
it's
mean
just
in laning
bad.
phase.
He's gonna take XP, and if he goes out of lane, it's like a give off, like he's rotating. Like that's why, that's like awful off laner. I mean, you don't really need to
I mean,
counter. Earth
Coddle's
Spirit,
not horrible.
Like,
Yeah, no,
I
it's
play
it's not.
Coddle. I play a
Oh,
cancer.
Coddle is good, yeah.
Coddle's a very
Yeah.
good hero.
Yeah,
What'll
no.
be really
Coddle,
funny is if we say screw you, you ban the Naga, I'll just go Alchemist.
Magnus. Ooh.
There too, because if
Okay,
he
maybe
skewers-
that's our offlaner.
Yeah, no, they're looking for like a juggernaut now.
Well, focus on your pick and then go for the jump.
Yeah.
I think Coddle's a good pick.
Yeah.
Slaughter is still good. He's good against.
I don't think they're gonna ban
Earth
Coddle.
Spirit.
Silencer.
Yeah, they're not gonna
can
ban
pick
Kyle.
Slardar.
We should take the Slardar. Yeah, for sure.
Florida, okay.
I think Tidehunter's good offlaner against.
Oh, got Satan's playing the Magnus.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of commentary
Was it
going
mid?
on about who they
No,
want
he
to
plays
kinda
offlane,
pair
but
up
he
It's
goes
with
right
like
on.
the
carry.
healer.
You wanna
He goes
ban
right
melee?
carry.
Who has trouble
Melee
with
cores
it.
right now.
Definitely
Talked
ban
about
Jug.
Darkseer, they talked about
Ban Jug,
then
100%.
Nature's
Satan plays
Prophet,
offlane,
the
but he goes
assertion
right,
was
like he
Nature's
gets
Prophet
like
would do okay,
Orchid,
except then you have a Nature's Prophet on your team.
Orchid,
Yeah,
Echo
most of the
Saber,
discussion
Shadow
over
Blade.
here,
I'd say
although
ban
they've
Ursa.
been talking of who they think
I
is going
mean,
to be
but we
playing
really need
which
to concentrate
hero
on this Jug
specifically. I mean,
Yeah,
they think
Jug and
Satan's going to be
Ursa.
playing Magnus, for instance.
Like just
They
leave
Why
want
Ursa?
to make sure that they have
Ursa
an
destroys
appropriate
Lifestealer,
amount of
like, it's not
even
initiation.
practice.
They
and
don't.
They have two
They-
counter
right now, they're just kind of
initiations, like,
focusing
if you
on
jump on the
bans
Ursa,
that
they're just
shred
gonna RP.
Maybe
If
a
you jump on
troll
the
ban.
physical
Magnus,
damage.
Ursa blinks in.
Well, wait, we
that
ban Jug. If
have
they don't ban
focus
Invoker,
with,
we
like,
don't need to ban Ursa, because if
not
they take Ursa,
armor.
I go Invoker and just kite the shit out of
Because,
it.
I mean, Lifestealer doesn't have a lot
It's
of
not
armor
about
gain
that,
early on, so they're
like, you
thinking
can just
of
get a
ways
BKB and run
that
at the
he
Lifesteal.
could
Like,
be
Lifesteal cannot
counteracted.
do damage to anyone
So,
when
Jug-
people hitting him.
Are
Jug
people okay
Jug-
with me playing Lifestealer?
Venge, maybe Dazzle.
Well, I mean, if you're playing
I
Lifestealer,
can
I'm
play
playing-
core unless anyone else
Yeah,
wants it.
any
I can play
support that
too.
throws up
Unless,
a
like,
lot
you're
of
totally
armor
unpredictable.
or negative armor wouldn't be bad.
I'm really into
except
Lifestealer.
some of them are going to limit your draft more
Alright,
than
then
others.
Or you're talking about to pair up with the Lifestealer, or are they worried about the
They're
bans
really
to go
good.
against it?
Either way,
goes mid,
you
I
know,
can take
because
Invoker offline.
they work well with and against. Because think of it, Slardar, negative armor, Lifestealer, good,
And I'm intending on juggling.
good going
so that
against
gives you the
someone
soul
who has
armor.
little armor, and also not wanting to have
What?
little bits of
You're
armor.
gonna jungle
himself.
Lifestealer?
Yeah, and then come out and be really mobile.
That's pretty bad, actually. That's
Uh,
awful.
A good plan.
Okay, I will listen to
They
you
talked
guys.
about Lich at all for the ice armor?
Well, I mean, there's like no reason to put the guy who's really good with farm in the jungle when you have a
Exactly,
safe lane for him.
He's a really strong laner, and you should take advantage of that.
Oh,
The only thing
we
about
were-
Lich
thought
is
the
I think
plan
he's a
was
little
to
bit
pick
too
another-
passive
okay,
of
my
support.
apologies, I was misunderstanding the
we
plan.
were picking another core.
Yeah, no, my
position
apologies.
one.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, no.
Shadow Fiend, dude. I like that hero, dude.
Alright, Invoker Ursa. I'd say Ursa.
We don't need to
Because-
ban either, is the thing.
What do you mean?
Ursa's not a good combo with
I
Magnus,
still wouldn't
honestly.
feel
It
it's
used
good
to be when his
at
ult
some
gave him
point
damage
with
based on HP, but
the
it's not
talents
that good
he's
anymore.
I mean, it's pretty
Kinda
good.
crazy
I'm really not.
amount of-
I'm not that scared of an Ursa, honestly.
Rapier and
I would actually ban a
It's
Slark.
not about you.
I mean, if you're gonna
it's,
pick
uh,
Invoker and you're confident in
Oh,
your
definitely
Invoker,
not Slark. You can burst the Slark. Slark's
if
not
you're
a problem.
confident in your Invoker pick like it is,
Yeah, I'm not worried about an Ursa.
Okay.
Wait, are you like good at?
what do you guys want to ban?
Yeah,
You got,
Invoker
if you're
is
spending
like-
time on a ban, you should have had.
I would ban, like,
Alright, banning
all
Slark is fine.
Don't ban Slark. You can
Ban
burst
PA?
Slark.
ban PA.
Okay,
Actually, yeah,
so
PA is probably the ban.
Pierre's,
Yeah,
I'd
that's
say
fine.
Ursa.
Okay, so they do end up committing on the
I think
PA
we do
ban
pick up the
because they were
Invoker next.
worried of physical burst damage
Like,
on
there's
the
no
Lifestealer.
way of bursting down Ursa. Once he gets Zags, he's like, you cannot do anything to them.
But
They have
the
two
point isn't
heroes
to
that can
burst
jump
the
him.
Ursa, the point is to kite it. As soon as his BKB is low duration and his ult's gone, he's the easiest thing in the world to beat.
Yeah, that's
Coddle's
after
definitely
the
the
game
pick.
is already over, though.
Yeah, but that's.
I
Big
mean,
part
you're
of the team.
trusting like another guy to be just bad. You don't really jump on the Invoker to kite him. Don't really have to be godly to be not kited with Ursa.
What do you guys want thinking for another support as well?
We were talking about Coddle if we have somebody to play him.
They cannot pit Axe, so if you wanna run that build, like if you wanna go Axe offlane, Slaughter 4, Coddle, we can do that.
And
So-
That
then
leaves us with
plus
a little
We
bit
can
of low
pick-
team damage
yeah,
in the mid game.
We can pick Coddle and then see what they do.
We can pick up
After-
Legion. Legion can purge RP and silence.
Do
Yeah,
we
I was
have a
gonna
Coddle player?
suggest that.
Yeah, I play Coddle.
I thought you were playing Slardar.
Oh, I can play whatever.
I mean,
I know who's
Can't
playing
play
their offlane
Coddle.
or position 4.
So are we good with the Coddle pick, or would we like to pick Legion?
Well, I mean, the Grave
Abaddon,
saves.
there's still Abaddon. Abaddon can purge out RP too.
Abaddon's
He doesn't
really
get
good,
RP.
actually.
Yeah, that would be a fantastic work.
I'd say, yeah, go for it.
We got to be a little
Yeah,
careful
Abaddon.
about the melees, though.
Okay, we're gonna pick Abaddon. It's all 3 melee right now. I feel
I
like
mean, there's no ranged offlaner.
Yeah, it's Meg.
I mean, even if you get
You guys are
ranged,
using so much time on this pick.
yeah,
support.
well, it's like we're talking and no one's like definitively saying what they think we should pick.
That's what I'm
we
saying.
can play
I'd
this,
say
or we
Abaddon.
can play that.
I called out Abaddon.
The Caudal was a very safe pick, and you guys agreed on it, but then you went about another pick without picking the Caudal. You wasted a lot of time.
Okay, here's a question
It's
for
a
the
good
offline
comment from
Weaver.
Lobster. They're being too indecisive. There's no one like really drawing to be the full leader right now of
No,
this
I
team
mean,
draft.
Weaver's-
I mean, the
There's
other
a lot of
thing we need to
conflicting
consider is
decisions,
Weaver's whole thing is
and
running to the back of the fights,
They're
picking
needing
somebody
to
off and
make
running
these
back,
opinions
and
more
that Dazzle's
sound.
going to keep whoever's alive, and that's
Exactly,
going to
yeah.
leave Weaver out of
The
position.
Dazzle pickup
Or, I
was
mean, if you stick the
good
bugs on a
for
person in the
Dire.
grave, it
Kind
might
of
not
thought
matter.
that they were going to do that too at the same time
I don't think
because
so.
he's good against
You could send
Lifestealer,
an Ember
Slardar
Mid,
as
but-
well. And Phantom Lancer is a good choice from them too
I mean,
because
if I get
they're going to
25
be
and get
able
the
to
tornado,
capitalize
what's a PL
on
gonna do?
Time on the
Instant
die,
kill
like,
every
illusions
illusion
and
seconds
stuff.
left in the Radiant.
Bank on
Still
getting
2 seconds to
25
go.
when you're talking about.
I'm theorizing, but even still, the tornado and any combo from an
Do we
invoker.
still want the Invoker here?
I'd say
I
go
think
for
we do.
Invoker instead of Abaddon right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for Invoker
Invoker's
right
the
now.
more contested pick.
When you guys talked about the axe, they're probably going to ban it now.
It's fine. I don't think we need. Axe would be
So
good,
they need a carry or a
Mage
mid.
Commander's not terrible.
but like, does anyone know how to play Abaddon? Like, when you get RP, you can ult.
Yeah, I can
out
play.
of that,
If I can play
and
Abaddon just
purge,
fine.
Like, life
We're
stealer.
banning here.
So that's
Okay,
like,
yeah.
if you get RP with
What
Abaddon,
do you guys want to ban? You got talk about the ban
Roll.
right now.
7 seconds.
I'm banning Troll.
yeah, that's a good.
If we want to pick Abaddon, I can play him just fine, not Lifestealer. I'm fine with that.
Okay, then I will play Lifestealer. Maddie plays mid Invoker.
Okay.
I don't see where we pick. I mean,
I can
we
turn
have
up my
Dazzle
mic a little bit
for
louder.
illusion, so-
Make my gain a little higher
what
for my
position-
voice.
what position
compared
I
is
to
really
others.
hope they don't tinker.
Yeah, I don't know
Gonna be
with the
awful
whole
now.
me talking to you sort of
Okay.
thing, Grep, because it seems kind
we
of
know
a
our
little
lanes.
bit more fly
Wait,
by
who's
night.
that Slardar then?
For the bits
Right.
and pieces that I'll
They're
randomly
probably
hear
going to
you.
defensive tri lane with the Earth
maybe
Spirit roaming,
I'll be
so
able to
all
have a
player has to
chime in
call
or
that
two
out when the Earth Spirit.
conversation with
Sing.
you.
So the
Gotcha.
question is, I actually think that PL is most likely to be mid.
Mid, yeah, I'd say this. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
It's actually a pretty classic counter to the Invoker. Not classic, but it's a
I
counter.
mean, it can
Invoker
be.
mid. No, it just stomps on you.
Oh, or the
Alright.
PL. Yeah, sorry, I thought you were talking about the Morphling. I was like, late game you count as EMPM.
No, yeah, the PL
PL,
is
yes.
good against Invoker mid.
Yeah.
So you look at your guys' supports, the Slaughter. You can start bottom and then start roaming.
alright,
Standard.
Slardar can buy boots.
Well, Sky, it
I'm
looks
gonna
like it's
buy
going to be a
boots, it's
Phantom
fine.
Lancer Invoker
Alright.
mid lane here.
Yeah, I would say so.
When you're going in for your crushes, just be careful that
Positioning is
you're
going to
not
be
getting
really
screwed
important for
in
both
tower.
of these teams
Alright,
going into fights.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke
Abaddon
us up.
could be the
Can you
saving
buy a TP on
grace.
Slardar? I'm
And
gonna
I mean,
Yeah.
Magnus
I
positioning,
get two
Earth's Moon
tangos?
positioning,
Yeah, I'll give
that's
you
going to be pretty key. And I mean,
So
not to
I'm playing
discredit
position
anyone
3
else
Abaddon.
also,
Just
but
double check.
Dazzle,
Yes.
Shallow
Okay,
Grave,
cool.
oh boy.
I'm gonna scout for smoke.
Okay.
Where are we tipping? Or
I think we're just running top.
alright.
Where's Slardar? Slardar.
You
do
need me to
have
come
T-
with you top or
TP
no?
from base. TP from base. Alright, what are you doing?
2 tangos, please.
You bought a TP, you should. I told you to TP mid, or like here.
Okay.
To work. Yeah, I'll give you time.
Well, I mean, you didn't tell him where to TP. You just said TP.
Yeah, I know. That was...
Do you want to ward?
you put it on the high ground.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, guys, this is game 2 of the night.
Where are we running?
We had about
I
30
think they're gonna
minutes of
go for the
ISP-related
bottom room.
delays that set us behind for
This
game
might,
1.
yeah. But their carries aren't strong.
Jesus, I have 4 tangos.
And game 2
How
also
did
had a
that
little bit
happen?
of delay coming into it,
Oh,
but
Slardar gave
we're
you
here
tangos.
and we're ready to go at this
Slardar
point,
Yeah,
does
so
I
not
give
need
it-
to do that.
it doesn't
actually.
really
Careful
matter.
of Magnus
Um,
cliffing people.
So
Yeah,
the
here,
coach for the
I'll-
Radiant is
I'm gonna give a
theDancinLobsta.
Lobster.
A little over 6k MMR. You'll hear him talking a lot this game. I'm going to be providing commentary more so on the Radiant than anything else. You'll hear Grep in the background from time to time. I don't know how well his sound will come through, but
Would people
he's
like
there.
it if I built Vlads this game?
Howdy, howdy. You hearing me?
On
Yeah,
that,
lads,
yeah,
it's
very much.
Yeah, I hear
Okay.
you, but I
I'll go
mean, there's
phase
still all
lads
of the
then.
dire comm also,
Here's
which
a
is,
ward.
or
Can you
excuse me,
stay in
radiant
there?
comm.
Alright,
Boss is
alright.
gonna jungle with empower.
Since we're focusing on team
Alright,
you go up on the
communication
cliffs?
today. That is the big thing. Team comm,
If you just
how
chill,
I
they're
have a
working
sentry.
together, how they're
if you don't
making
see
the
the
decisions
if you don't see the
happen
Magnus
for
in lane,
why they do what.
just start walking and try and just stab experience
Well,
while you can. Gets the camp.
Yeah, I think he's
Team
gonna
Comm
iron
on your
helm.
Radiant side, the Invoker has
So just see if he
4
comes to
cool
lane.
tangos.
Can you guys see
so
when I
there's
draw on
some
the mini
teamwork for you.
Nope.
That's
no,
called
no,
teamwork.
I think you can see if I draw on the ground, right?
Makes the dream work.
Yeah, no,
The
it's
top
not.
lane here.
Can't see.
No. Someone sees
Yeah.
it, right?
We've got
I just
Morphling
saw.
top.
Yeah, I do see.
Oh, that's great. I just heard a comment.
So-
It said,
You
"Whoa,
just
we've got 4
warded.
shared tangos. They must be really intimidated." Well, who knows? But
Cat
really
move.
funny to see that they did pick up on that right away.
Well, there was also like
I
the casual
might
Sunstrike
be
that just
gonna go
happened
on.
in the mid lane that looked like it might have been for CS or to push the lane. I don't really know. Curious that your team opted for
that's
a
slow.
defensive tri lane.
Yeah, I had popped the shield earlier.
Wait, when you have lower cooldown.
I feel
on
like
shield
they'd
later
have
levels.
better, like a better favor if they went a little
I'm
bit
gonna be
more
pulling.
aggressive with like their Earth Spirit,
They-
but
No, that may change. Like, I think they're going to get the Morphling set up, and then they may rotate. And change
Coach,
it
where
to
would you
a
recommend this
so,
ward
In fact,
placement?
look mid right now. We got a smoke from the Dazzle and the Earth Spirit ready to go on this Invoker.
Kind of in a
yeah,
hard.
this is out of position
shit,
for
I'm
Seacow.
getting
There's nothing that he can
You
do
just
to
play it
follow up with
defensively.
this. And with Earth Spirit
Yeah,
coming
I was
in here
thinking
with
about
that rolling
putting it on
boulder,
this
it's
cliff back
going to be an
here.
easy first blood. Actually going to
Yeah,
Dazzle.
you can put it on the high ground next to your shrine, or I like
So that was a good
Poison touch
rotation up from
stick
there.
helps there.
that kind of on
They
their
might
side.
be able
of
to
the river.
rotate around.
Yeah.
There's a little ward spot there. Like that too.
Dazzle
I'm
actually
gonna
doing
place
most
it
of the damage
defensively
there,
because
too.
they seem that
Poison touch helps.
they're roaming pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, the
It's a
slow,
little
it's
too
physical
defensive.
damage too. It's not magic.
It-
Everything that Dazzle does is basically physical, which people sometimes forget. But that's why he's good
Yeah, the other
against a
interesting thing
Slardar.
about-
Fuck that
Might be in the
back in
trees
the
or
day,
he's
long time
jungling
ago,
at his
when I,
camp.
when I were like
Invoker, you
Dazzle,
got ganked mid. What would you like to?
Shield
What could you
Rain
say
was,
to your
like,
team?
so amazing because it was the reduced cooldown.
Still
and
missing
increased
more than one
range,
top?
and
Still just
decreased
more
ramp cost, like every level.
Ports, buy
And then it
TPs to
kinda
help
got
him
nerfed
if he
more and
gets
more,
ganked
and Poison
again.
Touch I always thought was kind of garbage.
Ask your
because
sports to buy TP.
much higher mana cost and didn't scale as well, and now it's
Gotta
like
get you on the rhythm.
70
Yeah,
mana
Slaughter
at all
should-
levels,
Connell
so
could
it's
just
really
do his thing.
pretty good scaling on it. So things kind of flip flopped. I feel between those two.
So he
abilities
might be
in terms
hiding
of
in the
their-
trees. No, he's
The-
still level 1.
the scaling with the mana cost and the cooldowns and everything, and so now really changes the nature of Dazzle. You can make him more of that offensive, hey, let's go roam and gank mid kind of hero versus, oh, I'm gonna make sure my carry doesn't die kind of hero.
Would anybody complain if I use Chop Shrine?
Well, right
It's
now
all
it looks
done.
like Earth
If you're the
Spirit
offlaner, it's all you
and
do.
Dazzle are going
Oh,
to continue
crap,
the
I
pressure
just
in
got
on Invoker again, and he throws down the meatball. Here comes a rolling boulder. Rolling boulder off the mark, but the poison touch there with Phantom Lancer. That's an easy kill, and we're getting a little bit of spam ping thrown out, but realistically speaking, this is because the strength of the Radiant draft isn't going to
have
come in
enough
the
time to get
early
my
game
Fairy
phase
Fire
at
off.
all. They need that mid-game phase where they're going to
Hopefully
have
we
that
have a
peak
free-farming
as a
life stealer
team,
from this.
more so than anything. So, although they may be feeling some stress, some pressure from these rotating supports from the Dire,
does really
this
well
is exactly
against
what they need to do, and the Radiant realistically just need to survive and persist through it. And what? Did you see the Earth Spirit and the Coddle just literally
Oh, it's
pass
super weird.
each other and
I have
not do
Sunstrike ready to
anything to
go.
each other at all?
Wave is so fucking
I was
big.
looking at the
Okay, this Morphling is really low
sitting
HP.
top with almost no health. In fact, he just
There's
got thinged out
on
by
me.
the Abaddon.
Oh my god,
Three on
Promethazine
me.
just gets
One
hit
Sunstrike
by
from Invoker will
everything
kill him.
here.
Oh! Sunstrike off
Why
the
do you
mark,
not
or
have a
would have
point
killed
in
him more.
range?
But,
Promethazine's definitely going to die right here. Poison Touch going off on him. He's getting pressured off a lot, and now Earth Spirit's pretty deep into the tree line.
I'm just gonna
Escape is
salve
trying
up
to do
and
pressure
go
here.
back in the wave.
I don't
See, so
think-
now in fact they have rotated.
wanna
They
go
talked
1-1-1
about this
on
in the
Lifestealer
draft where they
pretty much
really
every
wanted
time.
to go
Reach
aggressive.
top.
So I think they basically
Lot,
just
so
got the
W
Morphling
still
set
helps, but you're probably
in so
right.
that he's
I still
good
wouldn't
in a
have
way.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Jason
oh,
under
oh,
60
56
HP!
health.
But also, Nephilim took so many CS off that because that's a huge creep wave of last hits that Promethazine is going to get a lot of them of, just with how they're positioned. They won't be too difficult for him to get for last
Yeah,
hits.
PL getting regen. Coach, do you think I'm too far up?
I need.
Man, the
hero?
way that the creeps were in
Yeah,
this
but I'll-
lane down here, for when Dazzle threw out the heal,
Post
basically
support
got 100% damage
really-
In
off.
like
last
30
on
seconds, it's
the
possible, but
Lifestealer.
you're pretty tanky. You can get a lot of damage in on the morph. If they go on you, like, The second you see a support show, just pop a shield.
I'll stack
If they don't go on you, like,
I'll stack it.
the cooldown's fine.
Yes.
So it looks like Morphling's going towards a Perseverance
any
into
tingles left or
Lincoln,
no?
perhaps, and realistically, this Abaddon should be able to pressure Satan a bit.
You're just gonna bully me out.
Just throw in the shield,
yeah.
hit
I need
him,
the supports.
trade hits. The fact that you have shield on you lets you trade hits. Force him to break it yourself,
okay.
and then that's when you just
Anytime he's going in
continue
for a last,
to
it just phase
apply
boost.
more pressure on him.
Here comes the rotation mid, and they already scouted that the Invoker
They have
has
2 points
almost
in
no
feast,
mana.
actually.
Good.
Oh,
I got them
jeez.
mid again.
And there's
just
nothing
had enough.
that he can do about it. Invoker can't do anything to respond to it, and the Radiant don't have the
They
type
are
of
just
draft
capping the shit
to
out of me.
let them
Even though
counteract
I'm
it.
underpowered.
And then Abaddon in the top lane just got crushed.
Wow,
You guys
solo
need
kill
to
top. Yeah, that's crazy.
Figure out this problem mid.
This early game is not going their way.
A lot
Oh,
of
look at this, and now
they're
Smarter's
marching.
down in mid.
They're just
Oh,
throwing their
man.
bodies. Throwing their bodies
You guys
at
need
it.
to solve this problem. Start talking about it.
I would have TP'd, but I was
Dazzle
dead.
and Earth Spirit are just walking around the map, murdering
Not what
everyone
you could have
together.
done. What are you gonna do right now?
Carry a TP and make sure that I'm able to come next time. Morphling
The
missile.
communication from this team just really
Better eyes on these.
isn't there right now,
They've
and
been
like,
just walking.
although there's a
Never
little
played.
bit of vision up from the Dire
Out of
here in the
mid-board,
mid
that
lane,
didn't
from the
matter.
Radiant in
It's
the
about
mid lane,
rotations to start with.
these rotations aren't getting found
The
out
problem that I face
quick
from the
enough
top lane
from
is that
these teams.
if I just
For like
stand there
communication
TPing
wise or
in the
anything
middle of
else,
the lane, then
they're not
nobody just comes at
responding
me, so I have to make sure that
at
my
all.
positioning is better
And I
in
mean,
the
Matty
future.
Man's just getting messed
You don't-
up from it.
I mean, you can have a TP,
Nice win.
but you can put a lot of pressure on this Morphling.
Someone can grab the haste room.
Like, you should be smacking
Dire
this guy every
Courier
second.
came out to maybe be Bottle
Like,
Pro, and
he has,
been,
like, such
shot
high,
down, but Dazzle actually
fine,
has.
just keep
It's so
fighting.
funny. From roaming around all this time,
Oh.
he's got in his stash brown boots,
that's my
Lightstone, a healing spell, a clarity, and a bunch of wards. Like,
Kinda
he
wait
just
for him.
hasn't had a
Wait
chance
for
to
him.
pick any of it up, and now there's another smoke from the Dire.
I'm gonna
So that's
peel
the
him
third
this
kill.
Again, this-
That's the
this
third solo kill
Two
he's
roam
got.
combo, looking for a kill,
There's a
probably
way
on
you
an
can
Invoker
play
mid.
it
Here they
where-
go.
So Satan killed Abaddon for the third time now in the
I
lane.
don't like to do it.
I mean, Abaddon should be able to get at least denies off from the
Here they go.
miscoil
Yeah.
or
I mean, you guys don't need to
anything
be down
else on
here right
top
now.
of that.
And even the dust for good measure, so there's no chance
Should
of a
be
ghost
babysitting
block.
middle, like I said before.
Invoker getting the shield on him from
Kill the dust.
robotic warfare, able to keep him alive for just a second here. And he's trying to go in to get himself denied. The stomp! He's able to get it. He's able to get it.
Too many
for
heroes.
the
He got the
Dire Spirit.
stomp.
And now are they able to
Now
get?
Beyond in big
Oh, they
trouble.
got him!
Wow.
They got the Earth Spirit.
Sorry for the block.
Oh, that was the Dazzle, yeah.
Alright.
Kiel's got to get
sprinting
out of there
up.
too.
Phantom Lancer has a doppelganger. He could always doppelgang and then TP out if he wanted to do something up to the high ground or something like that.
Nice,
but
nice,
he's
nice,
just
nice.
continuing on the retreat. And he actually, a little bit of a misplay, I think. Throws out that doppelganger, doesn't really get any sort of extra juking from it, but
Not way too deep, but
Radiant needs to get back
I
now.
think, I think inappropriate skilling on the
It's back
part
at
of the
the shrine.
huddle. Like,
Give
why
me
would you
shrine.
not have at
Can
least
you
a
use
point in mana leak? Always. I mean, that's a dead
Alright, so
PL
this
if you
Morph's
can't
been doing
move
really well.
and has no mana to escape with the
I think a
doppelganger.
coddle top.
I have
You just hit him
225
with the
damage.
wingage.
I could just
The
stick
stump's
around
great.
mid.
Meatball casually thrown out on the mid lane to farm it, I think. I'm guessing that's to farm it, but he's not even getting. He's not getting all the last hits though. Still, Stardar's
He's
just
already
literally
used
just
Meatball before to
babysitting.
farm a wave. He got them all with the previous one, but yeah, he's having to rely on skills to try to farm. He's only 22 last hits to 43 from PL. It just hurts getting ganked. He's
I just got ulti Morphling.
Oh,
missile.
I'm already past the point where I'm looking at last hits and eyes. I'm just looking at net worth now because the Morphling's at 4,300.
I would
Yeah.
suggest
Here's
giving
Bob.
Oh, I need the curry.
And like I'm scared of what's going on with Abaddon right here now because he needs to already have a shield on himself, and
Morphling's still
Satan's
top.
gonna hit him,
I have a TP
hit him,
on
hit him,
you.
hit him. His thing broke. He's
I
gonna
may
throw
be getting
forward.
one on here. Yep.
His ult's gonna get broken right now. Then Abaddon's gonna back out.
What a guy.
He needs to shrine up
Reuse.
realistically.
For some reason, it's
He'll
trying
be
to
able to
find
go
us.
back in from
Oh
that.
my.
Coddle, you come to the shrine.
Oh boy. It's just Radiant don't have enough disengage type save at all, and the defensiveness of their draft again peaks as they are a
Lord, our
group
value.
of 5.
I thought Starter was mid.
Not in this
Yeah,
early
they have,
game phase.
They have their save in the form of the Abaddon, but
running
he's
a train,
trying to
I
just,
guess.
you know, get levels and not
Bot's
lose the
fine,
tower.
you don't have
which-
to worry about that.
Look at
Just
this
worry about
Morphling,
off.
just pushing down the tower even.
Just hitting buildings, doing what a Morphling does.
Lifesteal should be fine. I think no matter what. I don't
Fine
think they
bottom.
ever have enough damage to kill him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Coddle, I do need you top to continue. We gotta get this deny in the
Yeah,
Morphling.
yeah, yeah,
And you know, the Radiant are thinking about moving the Coddle up into the top lane consistently with the Abaddon to try and deny a little bit more farm and more pressure on
Now
them.
they're farming. Now they're farming the stack. They're
Sunstrike top.
stealing the stack with the Magnus.
Oh geez. Prometheus's able to steal a lot of it, and there's no mana on Magnus. They've thrown out the Grave on him right now, but is it going to be enough? I'm not sure. Are we going to see a Sunstrike come out
They're
from the
gonna go
Invoker,
for a
man?
Sunstrike, maybe?
Nah, it was already used.
Oh, he doesn't have
Outplayed.
Yeah,
Gotta kill
already
that thing.
used. He doesn't have it.
Yeah, they were mentioning it being used in a fight, but I guess in a different fight that no one was actually seeing or paying attention to.
Hold up. Not good. Oh. He's like,
And
no.
now we've got a tri-lane mid for the moment.
Yeah, I need the tower damage.
Trying to deal
Ah,
with
shit.
this DL.
I'm dead
Oh my
again. He's just gonna die.
gosh.
Again.
What could I have done there, Coach?
5 kills.
Oh
now.
no, top and mid!
Like, what the actual fuck?
It's just really far ahead. You need to just jungle right now. Just use your shield jungle.
What's the situation? Are they like still in this, or are they at the point where they're so demoralized they're gonna maybe GG out early? Are they? I don't know. This is
I mean,
rough start.
these guys are getting destroyed, and I feel like a lot of this is in this draft. But even just like the laning and the general skill, there's people getting outplayed.
I avoided this. Teams.
So this is a pretty rough, frustrating
Don't
game,
blast
and
them.
they're making calls for where people need to rotate and who should be farming what areas. But realistically, they need to be putting down vision and be looking to do counter vision and just being safe in their jungle and farming, because the way that the Dire push towers is much different than the way that the Radiant clear lanes and clear waves.
Looks like
So
they're
they
trying
just
to get
gotta
aggressive on the
try and
names,
build
but I
out
think we'll
for
be
a
fine.
little bit later in the game, and
Be conscious of your mana.
they're gonna try and put a little bit of a safety net up around their lifestealer and try to hold out with him being a saving grace, I think. And when they group up, maybe that'll be a thing that, yeah, kind of comes to fruition, you know? But if they can hold out to like 25, 30 minutes, I'd see the Radiant taking this all the way, you know?
I don't know. I mean, you don't. Later on in the game, you still don't want to be an invoker up against a PL with the Fusel blade. That hurts.
And well, actually, PL looks like he's going for Ags first. Midas Ags.
Yeah, he's
First
got it
spirit
all
maybe
queued up
coming
in the
around
quick
into our
buy,
jungle.
so
Nice.
interesting.
No, he's safe.
I'm pretty sure it makes his lance like super overpowered.
First Spirit just aggressively rolling up to find the Coddle.
Hit with that
Now he's
mana
actually
leak
getting
and
mana leak.
with
can't
the
skip.
it's easy
Like,
TPs.
bye.
Easy TPs.
Oh man,
Yeah,
you
say it.
gotta love
You
the
gotta say it
Earth
earlier.
bot lane. Dazzle in big trouble,
No, I
and the
thought you saw
Sunstrike
him.
off the mark.
Don't think. Say it.
Alright, so Spirit Lance bounces to nearby enemies with Ags. What the hell? That's ridiculous. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Well, I mean,
Dazzle's
it is
missing,
an
Earth
Aghanim
Spirit's
separate
back
upgrade, so
bottom.
you're spending 4,200 gold on that and
Morphling
not
top.
something else, so it better do something. Although I think at this
the
point,
Teal's
given
going
the
for
early
it.
Guy
game, it
behind
may
him
just
as
be
well.
that, hey,
Mag is
what the
still
hell, I got
second.
lots of gold, easy lane, we're way ahead. Let's see what this Ags does and see if it does anything worthwhile. So
This Morphling is essentially free farm.
I wasn't listening to the decision making on that, but
Yeah,
I
in the
may
woods.
actually specifically
You guys
ask
need
him
to
to report
smoke.
back.
Yeah.
Fine smoke.
With like.
Lightstealer, though, he's been doing fine. They are talking about
Best
killing him
bomb.
now. Look,
Oh
look,
my
there's,
God.
oh, the Slarter is in big trouble. Oh, dodges the stun
Yo.
with the Doppelganger.
Bottom.
Being chased, guys.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, the
Guy sees
Radiant are
me.
calling off for rotations,
Yeah, I'm
and their
starting to
positioning
wait
right now is just a little bit
Legion
weird
to
for
do
how they would try to approach this.
Lifestealer
The
team
Dire
ready
are
to come
all
down.
there. They're all nearby. There's 3, 4 there, and actually, Lifestealer is making the call that he's okay and he doesn't need anyone to come down just yet. But with the Earth Spirit now showing
Yeah, even
face,
though he's in the
I mean, he still has rage. He hasn't had to use his armlet yet either. He knows that there's 3. They've already got the Kato down here, and I guess Slartar's rotated in too.
Gonna kill me ever.
And you know, even still, both of these people rotated in. The Lifestealer actually made a call back telling them that they both should not have rotated in there and that he was fine and that he is not able to be killed at this present time in the game. Which, not entirely wrong if his positioning is good.
Walked away.
I'm heading mid.
I mean, we're talking about 1400 HP on Lifestealer. 1900 with the toggle.
He hasn't died yet.
I'm gonna start baiting.
He hasn't died yet. He's gotten that phase and armlet as of quite a while ago. It's interesting he's not showing anything in his quick buy, so I don't know if he's thinking about like is it the death zone next or something else. But
Hazel's walking middle.
Probably be an Echo. Probably be
an
Echo. Oh, Satan just got a double kill.
Echo would make sense.
And then
this game is falling to pieces.
That is Invoker there.
Right there.
Solo kills the Invoker. Wow. Yeah.
The real one's right in the middle there.
Well, this game is like crushing their spirit, and the amount of communication that has been happening has been dropping. But
Magnus missing.
Maybe this kill from Lifestealer will help invigorate them. Yeah.
Dude always talks.
He just increased the kill count on the side of the Radiant by 50%, so good for him. Blows up the Earth Spirit with the emerging from the Infest. Infest bombed the lane creep and blew him up.
It's good and all, but we have to put pressure on their 2 cores.
I mean, when we're not feeding, I will rotate to you and kill. But like, it's 16-3 right now. If I rotate, I would have just died with you.
Oh, there, he finally used it.
They're not very close fights.
Right. I have this. Can we...
This solo Morphling is looking so scary. This E-Blade is going to be nearby, and... Oh god. They just gotta try and...
Go to the jungle until you get your...
I have
17 minutes in, and the Morphling has 7 kills. Trez, Aquila, Ghostwrecker, and Lincoln's, and is a third of the way.
I don't want to die to this PL.
I mean, good grief.
I mean, if you guys are talking about it and you say we're gonna get this kill in this...
Yeah. So,
need Lifestealer for that, and
comment from the Dire. They're only guys Lifestealer use farm, so they know.
What are the core items
right now?
We're missing a blink on Slardar. How about Slardar farm some jungle, get his blink, and we can fight?
Okay.
Well, the Radiant right now are waiting for key items to be picked up on their team in order to make big plays happen. And I mean, as you'd expect, it would be progression on the Slardar.
This Morphling has completed Ghost Scepter.
Progression on Invoker.
Yeah, it's gonna be scary.
Anything from either of them in order for them to get to the next level.
Farming right here.
We're gonna need to get glimmers.
So Magnus just picked up his blink dagger. So
they have no farm because it's shit right now.
Surprise too.
Now, if they dive a tower, let me know and I'll TP them.
Uh-oh, top lane, this looks not good.
But now we've got PL coming in, so PL's finished the Ags, he's got a double damage bottle.
Oh,
Spirit's rotated, and Magnus is on his way, although he's not there yet.
I mean, with PL Dazzle, just PL Dazzle could be enough. Oh, yeah, Promethazine knows this is a bad situation. He needs to back on out of this. Getting into the tree line. Whoa, Rolling Boulder does not connect, and he's going to be able to just TP out. He's good. He's out.
Yeah, they needed the Magnus there.
Bottom,
meanwhile,
4 bottom.
This
guy's alone right now.
Couldn't cast the shield fast enough.
0-8.
Just gonna replicate out.
Morphling 9-0. Peace out to his replicate. Oh my gosh, and he has 31-43 gold. So here comes his Eagle song.
Do we want to GG out and ask if they'll let us do another one with the same teams?
I mean, it's not GG material yet. Literally, just try to farm some shit. If we lose around 30 minutes, then you can GG out. It's like, he's just mad because he got killed middle a lot. Kind of depressing.
Look at all those PLs.
I understand.
Go on the map at the moment.
They're just gonna focus on crushing.
Stardar gets out the crush on our spear, but Magnetize on top of Jason was just way too much for him to handle.
19-3 right now. There's no reason to go past this line alone, especially if you're...
So my team's making calls that you shouldn't be going past that line right now if you don't have an escape.
Yeah,
You saw that drawing that was on the mini-map.
I didn't see it, no.
It was like this.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's the right call. I mean, they definitely can't go uphill into that bot lane with no vision. That's going to be a death trap. And mid now they've got that tier 2 as their only tier 2
It's just
left.
a matter of time till the RP.
Well, Radiant can defend high ground as long as their positioning is good. We haven't seen a Magnus RP yet with this blink yet. And uh-oh, here goes Promethazine. He does not caught! He's able to get out the Earth Spirit and the Crush follow-up on Magnus with the ultimate struck down on him. The Sunstrike, not enough damage. Slardar is trying to continue in on him. What the hell? This lance is ridiculous. Just seeing that shit go off makes no sense. And then he just jumps into a creep and pops out to a ton of gold for himself. Good fight for the Radiant. They're slowly climbing back in on it, but Morphling could just pop in with an E-Blade because it's ready. Goodbye, Coddle.
No,
Goodbye. Oh, Invoker had the Ghost Walk ready.
He just dropped the sentry, so don't walk.
Coach made a call that a sentry was just dropped because
he
they
dropped a sentry
noticed
on the
the
stair, but he saw your
basic
ward there,
attack.
so they have a ward up there.
He noticed like the basic attack animation come out from the Morphling, but then it didn't connect as the giveaway of having that sentry down for the second. But the Radiant team didn't necessarily pick that up because of that subtlety. You know, that just shows the difference of what you would see.
Right about here when it happened, so he just crossed the threshold.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I think Morph was over there, and then like, yeah, I mean something in that general region. Whatever.
So one thing that dawned on me about this PL Ags, that actually with the Dazzle, really good synergy. Oh whoa! Speaking of Dazzle, oh my gosh.
On me middle.
2 auto attacks from Lifestealer, and it's like bye Dazzle.
Well, that's what a Desolator will do. Oh, there's the E-Blade. Is he going to go down at this point? I'm not sure. He gets the Armlet toggle off. The Crush follow-up on Morphling as well. And they're doing tons of damage to him, but he doesn't have a replicate right now. He's going to try and fight this out to the death. And no, waveform out. He's good right now. Hits the double shrine. Down he goes. Buyback immediately on Promethazine. He wants to come in and try and get at least 1 or 2 off this. Double strike on Garden, able to connect for his death, and PL right now has his boots of travel and he's ready to leave the fight. He wants to. Is it going to happen? I mean, he's got all those illusions going off.
He's up here.
No, so many different directions.
Barely Slaughter had seen him, man.
Oh no, Lifestealer found the Phantom Lancer. He is on the pursuit. There's going to be a doppelganger in a second. No mana, down he goes. That's a lot of G.
Game, so 7x Street going the way of the Lifestealer.
Coach, what next item do you think would be the best for this situation?
So we were getting towards a point where we were at like 15, and now we're going to stagger it up more towards maybe like 12k net worth or so difference.
As a replicate?
14. It's getting slightly better.
Blade Mail?
Blow me up.
So starting to fight for that. There is good synergy between that PL Ags.
Oh no, Morphling was able to get an E-Blade strike in on his team.
For like 8 seconds.
So much damage.
I cannot.
Oh no, Slardar down. Oh jeez.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's just like getting outplayed a little bit at this point.
Everted, Coach, do you think Solar
heal
Crest
bomb
would
from
be
the
a
Dazzle with
decent thing
Rage.
to
Oh,
work
now
towards?
Morphling going.
Also not bad.
Or no, sorry, that's Invoker. Never mind.
I mean, I wouldn't even.
Trying to get his Ags.
They need to have casual raindrops. They need casual raindrops.
Yeah, every bit will help against that magic burst.
Well, I mean, it'll at least let them survive the first strike. Sometimes that's all you need, because like for a Lifestealer, that could be a toggle. For a Slardar, that could be getting off your Crush, or being able to maybe get off a Corrosive Haze that helps your teammate do something. My god, this Dragonlance, it looks so fucking silly.
Let's try and stall this push.
Or Spirit Lance, I'm sorry.
That's pretty much what you have to do. Like, hope they dive way too far.
Well, the Radiant's hoping for an overextension from the Dire. And
well, of course, Morphling with a long time on his replicate, so he can afford to play a bit aggressive.
well, it is daytime, and Coddle used his spirit form, so he's throwing out the laser blasts. So keeping the pressure off the top tower, but Satan wants to go in on this.
What
This
is
is pretty
Morphling
aggressive.
doing? He's looking specifically for that Coddle. He's just diving the crap out of him. Look at
Dude.
that.
Wow.
Can someone break Lincoln's, please?
Just dives past
was
the
too
Spear
far
Force
away
and
to
past
catch
that
this.
fountain to shotgun the Coddle.
He can't. No one can do anything about it, and they don't have enough lockdown or control. So they broke the Lincolns. Now what? RP connects in on 2. Skewer back to the squad. The shallow grave on the illusion.
Imp.
Oh boy.
He blades himself to escape the physical damage.
Abaddon uses his ultimate in that fight, and now he's probably going to go down. It's going to be pretty difficult. He needs to look to turn and shield up his ally, even more so than himself. He needs to be that sack lamb, yo. Be that Dazzle.
That's not right one.
Be that Abaddon Bay. I don't know. I mean, Satan's just tearing up the entire team on the back end. And Robotic Warfare probably going to go down. There he goes. It's a disaster. Oh, no, Satan! One more, that's a triple kill.
17-0 on the Morphling. That's pretty much, that's the summary of the game. 17-0 Morphling at
Just
26
flexing.
minutes.
Just flexing hard. 20k net worth advantage. 26-minute victory. I think that was a pretty decisive match.
You guys spent a lot of time
Yeah, pretty crazy.
arguing about picks. You didn't have to. Kind of made you guys press for time. A lot of things about that. And then there's a lot of passive aggressiveness going on. The kills started racking up in the early game, and instead of being passive aggressive, you need to be more. You can't be like, where were my TPs? You just gotta hope for the next. I'm not blaming anyone. You know, it was a tough game. They definitely had an upper hand on the draft. And so going into that, PL is not a conventional mid we didn't really see coming, and kind of really stomps on Invoker, like really hard.
Well, the rotation stomped on him.
All right, guys. If you didn't unmute me yet, then do so.
With a fucking huge lead.
Yes, Sky?
All right, guys. So instead of us like getting that conversation going, because I know exactly where it's gonna go, let's just bring the chat over to the main little hub section, and we'll break it down pretty quick, and then we'll open up a new game after the fact for people to get in on, and we'll see what we got for if we have coaches and the like. But we'll take it a second at a time.
All right, cool. Thank you, Sky.